Did you know that when Jehovah's Witnesses are standing beside those carts, that people are dying to run up and go talk to them? According to them, they are. My name is Amber. I grew up in the Jehovah's Witness cult, spent almost 40 years in it, and I'm fifth generation, sharing my experiences to hopefully help and encourage others. I'm not going to get on here and say that I understand why they went over to cart witnessing versus the door to door, other than probably people just did not want to go door to door and they weren't doing very well numbers wise. So they tried to dumb it down. And then they're pushing all these articles about how fantastic it is. People are just loving this. They're being bombarded with people coming up to the cart. I've seen these carts. I've seen the witnesses in multiple places, big cities, little cities, other states. I've never seen anyone talking to them. I've seen them talking to themselves. And the way that they're talking to themselves really kind of almost has a way about them that says they're busy and they don't want to talk to anyone. And I get that. I really get that. But on JW.org, they posted an article, and I'm going to read this because they always love to put in these little examples of like what people have said, and it's such a lie, and you can tell it's such a lie. And I know these are lies because even if there was a little bit of truth to it, the people that give these experiences, if they're witnesses that give them, they're told to tweak their experiences. So when you see them on the stage giving these experiences, that's not really their experience. There have been so many people that have come out and said that they were told to add a scripture in or do this or do that and make it sound better. In November 2011, a group of witnesses in New York City began to acquaint people with the Bible's message by means of literature display tables and carts. This endeavor was so successful that it quickly spread to other cities. They make it sound like it spread organically, but they're the ones shipping the carts to everybody and telling everybody this is the new way of doing things. These are some of the examples. In Peru, a man named Raul approached the witnesses at one of the carts and said, "Where have you been? I've been looking for the witnesses for 3 years. When I saw your cart, I thanked God." Though the area where he had lived had been often visited by Jehovah's Witnesses, Raul was never at home during the day or on the weekends. He explained that he had previously studied the Bible with the witnesses and he wanted to resume his study. Arrangements were made for him to do so. One young couple who stopped at a cart in Bulgaria took the book, The Secret of Family Happiness. Never Bibles, they're always taking books. The following week, they returned and took two more books, My Book of Bible Stories and Learn from the Great Teacher. The witness who was at the cart asked them how many children they had. They replied, "None yet, but when we do, we plan on teaching them about God."